you must be loving numbers, and you must be a little bit love as a pattern and all those things, because that is the basis of these subjects. There are many other subjects which are there, which are equally interesting. I find history a tremendously interesting subject. I find geography and all these subjects they have, and name any subjects. And English, our own mother languages, every subject has its own strengths. But then these are practical subjects. These are subjects, but they have their roots in mathematics. Suddenly they come, and quantitative techniques. In our MBA, quantitative techniques is usually people are not very much comfortable with the quantitative techniques, because they are also so many things they have to learn, and in so much time is not given. So generally we find it difficult. However, quantitative technique is the basis of several concepts, several initiatives which have grown from these quantitative techniques, and it will keep on growing. For example, if you from after Six Sigma, there are many subjects which started growing, but all of them had some linkages with Six Sigma. And today, the subject matter of risk is extremely important. Rather, that is the subject now, and it has got its strong connections with Six Sigma, because Six Sigma has also a very powerful tools which are focused on risk. So anybody who wants to develop knowledge can go on developing you, and then just think with this subject, when there is a combination with this another subject which is lean, which is purely it talks about a completely novel approach of doing management, visual factory, then your Kanban system, then your value stream mapping. Each is a big subject, and but they are very much very practical subject. So these two subjects, they are combined. They can be combined. They have been combined, and people are looking at that combined subject in and across the world, across organizations. No, especially manufacturing and ITS, as well as healthcare hospitals. They are all looking at these tools in order to make them competitive. So we had seen some of the concepts, building blocks of Six Sigma, and yesterday we tried to look at a little bit of the curve. That is the fundamental thing, the shape, the bell shape, and how it all actually developed. So today I will just in the beginning very rudimentary example. Nothing can be more elementary and rudimentary example than this one, which I am just now going to discuss, and then we move on to uh, our remaining portion of the Six Sigma. We had already touched define, and all those things we will do, and then we will do a little quiz, and finally we will see a fairly good example of a Six Sigma project. It is a good example by a company which I think all of us know about that company, international company. So that's the way we plan our day today, this session, and we start off with the, incidentally, that, that quiz. What is the answer of that quiz? What is the answer of that quiz?
We ended up at 26. Is it correct?
But acha, the first one to say 26 is whom?
Okay.
Actually, it is 21st one. Who said?
First one, Anil, was it you or was it
No, sir. I have seen question lately, sir.
Hey, it is Alakya. So,
Yes, sir.
good.
Thank
Girls
you.
have out.
That is very actually old puzzle, sir.
Yes, they are all old puzzles. They are. Okay, but good to revisit them. You know, it freshens up the mind. It freshens
Yeah.
up many things. There are many interesting puzzles are there, and it is good to sometimes revisit them, especially for people like me and Dr. Raju. It is good for us to, and also Dr. Ravindranath, of course, Anil also. But for all of you others, my young friends, do visit interesting puzzles, interesting this about the see then your mind starts looking at the pattern. You know, this normal curve is also known as what curve? Who discovered this normal curve?
Gaussian.
Gaussian. It is known as a Gaussian curve. You know how Gauss how he saw the numbers when he was a kid. I think he was 4 or 5 years old kid. He was asked a question, or he was told to find out the sum of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10. So the teacher wrote 1 plus 2 plus 10 is equal to. And what is the answer? Elakia, what is the answer? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 10 is equal to
46.
hmm?
46.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 9 plus 10 is equal to. Oh, you're all doing that now.
Sir, 55.
55.
Yes. Because all of us are doing 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10. Well, that is one way because that is how we are trained. But you know how Gauss did it? The teacher ended it is equal to Gauss said 55. That small kid, and the teacher asked, "How did you do that?" He said, "I can see the answer. I can see because I see 1 plus 1 this side, 10 that side, which makes it how much? 11. Then 2 and 9 makes it how much? 11. Then 3 and 8 makes it how much? 11. So I see 11 times 11 being repeated 5 times. So obviously the answer is 55. But that was Gauss. That is the difference. But that is how it happens. We must look at numbers and then we must start appreciating, this is how the numbers are evolving. So now we 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 start our this thing very quickly. We will do very quickly. We will finish it off. This one, hopefully, you will be able to appreciate what the whole absolute the what Six Sigma, how, and yeah, it is a very old concept, as Anil said. Yes, it is very old, but then old is always gold. All of you, can you see?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Variation in product quality. It's old, I'm telling you. Huh? This is later on. I will tell you who from where it is. Variation in product quality is a problem area. So they have to be studied. Variation happens within batches. Exactly this example can be you can have it examples in the healthcare also. Variation can happen in IT. Variation can happen in ITA services. But let's remain on a manufactured product. It helps us in understanding concepts. Within batches of product, on processing equipments, between different lots of the same article, on critical quality characteristics, CQC, this is nothing but CTQ. And in regard to pilot runs means sample में run किया था. If you run it, okay. So these are variation. Variation makes life not very happy. We don't want variation all the time. These are tools which have been developed for study of variation. They were developed long time back. Frequency distribution, from where actually Six Sigma developed. Control charts. All once you develop this, those process capability and those plus minus 3 sigma control charts. Sampling always there. Special methods. There are some special methods like yesterday you saw in the slides you have seen. Special methods may be DOV. Special methods may be other tools of SPC, FTA, FMEA, all those things. Reliability is a subject of its own, and it is very much included in Six Sigma. Good. Variation within the part hook, it can happen. Variation during that same period, different period. It always happens. At night shift, there were hardly any problem. But in the day shift, when all managers and everybody, there is a hell lot of problem. Always this happens. Variation at different points of time. So people have been studying variation since long, and then people at the earliest stage, people came out with something like this. Study of variation led to number of non-conforming, not okay. That means number inspected. Suppose something is there is just imagine anything. You don't have to imagine what is. You don't have to find out what is a start, what is a bracket. These are just examples. 863 was inspected, 1892 inspected, 660, and the number of rejected this. Incidentally, tell me very quickly, because we are all always on numbers. This is how much percentage? 67 is percentage of how much? Just looking at it, if you can tell me, then it is wonderful. Very roughly, we are not going to roughly, because triggering the mind. 10% is 86. 5% will be 43. So something between 5 and 10. This is how we have to look. So the bad boy is who? Which is the bad boy out of these three? The bad boy is which one? This one or this one or this one?
Third one.
Third one is the bad boy. Third one is the bad boy. But then we really do not know what is the story behind it. There is just the end result it is showing. End of the whole line. It is the result is now out. We do not know anything about the process or what has happened before that. This is where the whole problem starts. Now, suppose hang on, just hang on. Just hang on. Suppose I am now producing studs on a machine, and their length is a critical to quality parameter. So I have my specifications. How much? The 0.5 plus minus 0.005. You forget point everything. 50 plus minus 5. Just imagine that. Suppose, or plus minus 0.05. Now 50 pieces are chosen as the size of the sample. The sampling, the size of the sample itself is a subject matter. Sample, if it is wrongly chosen, yes, your whole exercise is wrong. Fortunately, there are standards available, but then you have to visit the readings. Now, hopefully, you can see the readings. Can you see the readings?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, 500 plus minus 5. Okay. Very quickly, as my cursor moves through, you start thinking, is it within? Is it within? So, the upper limit is how much? 500 plus minus 5. So, upper will be 505. Lower will be
495.
Now quickly I'm going through it, and you tell me, sir, whether every reading is within or this reading looks to be outside. I am going like this. 501, 504, 502, 503, 504, 502, done here. Then I'm doing is it out? Is it out? 505? Not really. It is just touching that. Then it goes. So this is the situation. You have to spend time. I am doing it fast, but you have to spend time. See every observation. A manager, if you are a manager, you start understanding every figure. Okay, good. Then we move on. We move on, and we see something. Okay, can you infer anything from this data? In this data, can you infer anything? Okay, we start thinking. We don't have that luxury of time. So, okay, let us go ahead. Suppose now, there was there must be a 506 also, or something like that. All the readings, so frequency is 1, 3, 5, and easiest thing is frequency. So you put frequency, you did it. Does it tell you any further things? It does tell me. It does something more. It is telling me that okay, some. Now I ask a question. Is there any clustering? Is there any clustering? Very intelligently tell me, is there any clustering taking place in this thing? Oh, you have to see. Looks like something. One can reply like that. But there looks to be some clustering. It is difficult to make out. Whereas, clustering everywhere. The world is talking about cluster, COVID clusters, this cluster, everywhere cluster. MSME clusters. Clusters are a very fundamental thing now. But then it all revolves from there. Is there anything clustering? We can see or not see. I now do like this. The whole thing is now done like this. Once I do like this, where are most readings taking place? Anil, where are the most readings taking place?
0.502, sir.
And also the next one, the clustering.
0.503.
Yes.
Those two can make
These are the clustering things. I now ask Sudarshan. Sudarshan, tell us, or anybody. Sudarshan, not only Sudarshan, anybody now. You tell us that you cannot see the. Wait a minute. There is some reading here also. 505. Okay. Sudarshan, tell us the lower side may, what was the value? Plus minus 5 tha. So lower side the value is, Elakya, tell me, 495. The higher side 505. That is, 2 has touched 505, none has touched on this thing. The first one is at 498. Now, looking at this, okay, looking at this, tell me, now suppose you have to run, these are the productions taking place. This is how it is getting, machine is producing. Is there anything which is out of spec, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything out of spec, means beyond the limits? Limits are 495, limits are 505. Is there anything beyond the limit?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
Clearly it is now telling me, very clearly it is now telling me, because all that I have done is now plotted. I plotted the frequency, and I am already seeing, can you see a curve emerging? There is a curve coming out. There is a curve coming out. Can you see that curve? Yes or no? This
Yes,
is
sir.
this is
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
this is the bell curve. This is the same Six Sigma curve. Actually, this is how the curve concept is. This is the curve concept. Okay. Now, my question, second question is, will you be happy to have this? And now you took a sample of 50. Now you have to run 10,000. Will you run?
Actually, there is a rightward shift, sir.
Will you run? Yes or no?
Yes.
You will run because there is
No.
nothing. Now you are saying no, but first, if you say yes, your logic is there is nothing outside. A manager's typical
Yeah.
logic is yes, I have to make 10,000. My sample is all within. I run. But you have observed, because you have seen there is a figure there, when shown to you like this, you have seen there is a possibility that this
This will
higher.
move to the right side. Yeah. Higher end.
Yes, this will go to the right side. High, this is, and moment I start running a larger number of lots, then every possibility that this will go out and giving me non-conforming rejects, which cost money. So, friends, there is some stories it is telling. There is something of the central value, something of the spread, and okay, ठीक है, something of the spread, ठीक है. Now, what will you do? Now, suppose you have to take some action. What will you do? What will you do? This one. Now you see this figure. Seeing this figure, you will be happiest when? If all the values are where?
At 500.
0.5.
500.
Yeah.
So if you have to do 500, then can you do it? I'm not talking about the technical part of it. From this diagram, is it possible in this diagram? Of course it is possible,
Yes.
because you see how much playing ground. 1, 2, 3, and there is none here. So what
Yes.
all you will do now? You means you, and as well as the, if you understand the machine, then you know you are well, sir. If my tool is, if I do a little bit of my tool may be getting worn, or my speed may be getting less. You see, that is why they say machines and all those things, performance and all those things, that they come into the picture. You as a manager who has just joined, you may not be able to give the solution, but your ability is to tell them that, look, this is why Six Sigma is a managerial level task, along with, of course, the technical people. Anywhere, any topic. So you will tell them that, look, if I can bring it, can you bring it here? This whole, this called Lambuco. Ye Lambuco idhar le aa sakte ho? They will say, yes, sir, we can bring it. The moment you have a huge play around, you how much playing around? If the maximum values are here, there is seven units are here and only 3 units are here. So you will push, and then as you push, this goes here. As you push, this goes here. As you push, well, do I push? No, let us leave it. I will push 2. And then if I push 2, this also goes here. That also goes there. There is space here. There is space there. The whole diagram is nicely set like this now. This is the whole diagrammatically, it will start looking like this. It will start looking like this. The diagram will start looking like see that, therefore, if therefore, now only listen for 1 minute. That same, so imagine that same figure. This is that figure. This is that curve. This is known as Gaussian curve or the normal curve. And these are the 2 limits. If it goes out, then there is problem. If it remains within, then there is happiness. So what you have done is you are actually made it like this. There is some leeway here. There is some leeway here. That is what you have done in the previous example. So, but if by chance this curve looks like this, is now these are the limits. These are the specification limits. Now, is there non-conforming things happening in this figure? Yes or no? Just tell me yes or no. Look at this, look at this. These are, imagine that same figure, that same dot thing. That means dots have gone out. Dots have, that cross thing have gone out. These are the things where it has gone out. So this will be out of
Specification.
that is it. Well, that is it. Hence there is non-conforming. Now you tell me, if the curve looks like a very fat curve. Now the fat curve means this is actually used, that this terms, the fat curve. This is actually like this. The curve is like this. Is it good or bad?
Bad, sir.
Bad. And if the curve is like this, it touches here, and then it goes and it has to touch there. And then it again comes down like this, and then like this it goes. Is it good or bad?
Good, sir.
It is good. This is the fundamental of Six Sigma. How to reduce this one. What reduce which one? Reduce this. Are three parameters are extremely important for us. Where is the average? This is the average. Where is how much is the spread from here to here? That is known as range. And then what is this figure? That is, how do I describe this figure? I described it to standard deviation. A very simple formula. A standard deviation SD is equal to square root of the reading minus average reading whole square divided by how many numbers of readings you are taking, n minus 1. You don't have to remember the formula because we are not going to do any exercise. Though it is, you must understand the standard deviation formula, how it is, how it can be, what does it imply? That little bit thing, as you study little bit of standard deviation, you will start understanding. So that is Six Sigma's concept. So now, yesterday we were talking about shifting. What is shifting? Now suppose in this case, this is your initial scene when you are doing a running it and manager is very in his room, he is having tea and he is having chat. Everything is like this. Is there any possibility of out of specs happening in this figure? Is this figure telling me anything non-conformance is taking place? Yes or no?
No, sir.
No. As simple as that, because you touch it here, you touch it here, there is enough playground, but so you will say my process is so capable is the word. Capability actually is the technical word, process capability. So my process is so capable that it is well within specification. And what is this distance is known as? This distance is known as my process limit. There are two different things. This is my process limit and this is my specification. My process limit I know, but specification is given by customer or by design. First funda. Second funda is, even if my process here in this case is not giving me any non-conforming, all products are good products, it should give me, everything is fine. Just like the way a patient, absolutely happy patient, every recovery, done, he is dead or he is in a crisis. It is the same funda here. This was actually discovered by Ford company, one of the very famous model, Mustang. So what had happened, you see, the manager was sleeping, but then came a report that a large number of products have been found to be out of specs, defect. How can it happen? First time they realized that there is a shift which has taken place. If it starts shifting this way, very soon it will look like this, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If it looks like this, same thing, it has shifted. If it looks like this, now this was the specification. It has moved right. Will there be non-conformance now, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Exactly that happened. And then people discovered the concept of shift. And therefore, when we say Six Sigma, if it is a perfectly, suppose the process is like this process is like this thin, and then infinity it goes. And actually this distance is 6 sigma, this distance is 6 sigma, total is 12 sigma, which yesterday we have seen. Now, if that is the case, then does it allow, in that case, the six sigma level is 2 parts per billion or 2 ppm or dpmo per billion instead of 3 ppm, 3.4. When is 3.4? 3.4 takes place if there is a shift allowed. How much shift is allowed? 1.5 sigma shift this side or that side. 1.5. So then what is the value of the level of sigma? 3.4 per million. Such is the massive drop. This they found out. This was there since ages. This example which you saw, I couldn't give you. This has to be unfolded with you participating actively with your team, with your tutor, and then many other a couple of other figures will be given to you. Then you start suddenly realizing, oh, this is the whole story. So you will feel like everywhere I need to know the story behind. I need to know the process behavior. So that is how it happened in reality. However, this example was given by, this is an actual example, was given by a real quality authority. His name is Arnold Feigenbaum. He is the one. That is a book he wrote long time back, Total Quality Control, TQC, master book. That book is a master. He himself is a master. He's now quite an aged man, if not, he must be in his 80s. So those are the people. So concepts of Six Sigma, other things grew from all these. It is this which is at the back of all the Six Sigma, we say this is how it started developing. So then the people started realizing the importance that what are the central tendencies, what are those things like that. Okay, this is another very interesting exercise which we will not do. Okay, this was just to give you a flavor of how the whole thing developed. And 1 minute, just hang on for a minute, then I will go to another one, and then quickly, then with this as the background, we'll request you to be with me for some time. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. The same thing which we just now discussed, the same thing. Now you see this one. This is all these things are mostly known to you. Thoroughly interesting. That is the defects, count defects, independent variable, ownership, all those things. They did benchmarking. This is the figure. Now, hopefully, you should be able to relate it, because this is the typical Six Sigma curve. This is how it looks like. Where does this go? Infinity. Where does this go? Infinity. Then, if we have, what is the process limit? Now, mark my only this thing, because if you listen, if something goes inside your ears, you retain it for some time, and you're seeing it and you're hearing it, you retain it for 2 months, and if you really do it, start doing it and all those things, you will retain it for 6 months. But then beyond that, you have to practice it if you want to retain that. So now, the process limit, जिसको बोलता है, what it is known as upper control limit and lower control limit. One side is the positive, one side is the negative for ease of expression. So it is, this side is the upper, this side is the lower. Upper control limit is usually at the 3 plus minus 3 sigma limit. The minus side is the lower. This is why this is like that. A typical Indian goes like this. A typical Indian, moment he advances a little bit and he says he searches for the answer for this question. Why is it that 99 in a 3 sigma situation, it is 99.73% of it will be within this area. Within this area, it is 99.73%. And this is it. This figure, plus minus 3 sigma. This is actually the 3 sigma level. Why is it like that? Indian mind searches for an answer. But Germans and others will not search for that answer. They take it. They are given. And because if you want to understand that answer, you will not become a manager. You will become a statistician, or maybe of a very high order. That is what some of our Indians become, statisticians of extremely high order. They are very well respected, maybe, but then there are 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Whereas managers must understand the basic concepts, which you must understand. Plus minus 3 sigma is a control limits. Any process will have a plus minus 3 sigma. Any process. Why is there any process? Then we have in the 90s when we were doing this, then there were a couple of colleagues who will be very inquisitive. Sir, why it is happening? Why like that? So he said, he just looked back and he said, because God created like that. And we all started laughing. So this is it. Okay. And plus minus 1 sigma is, these are figures, 68.27, 95. These are, these are figures which are just absolutes. These 3 are absolute. This may not be remembered. But this, of course, because this actually goes this side, and this actually goes up to plus minus 6 ogiyas. This is the deviation. These are the standards. These are the standard deviation. This is sigma, and this is sigma is given like this, and this is the formula. X minus X bar. X bar is not all the readings average, that 50.1, average. And each reading minus that reading divided by total number of n minus 1. Total itna hoga. So convert it into, this is it. And if this is not shifting, there is no shift here. It is stable. It is ekdam. So during our class we used to say, kids, sir, this is like our this animal. What is that animal? Sthitopragga. That is, it doesn't move. It is a donkey. Donkeys are also known as Sthitopragga. That means absolutely stable. It is doing like this. You will think it's a statue, but donkey is a donkey. So it's that moment you're not giving attention to that, so it will move like this. So that is known as shift. So this is if there is no shift, it is 0.02 ppm or 2 billions instead of parts per billion mein chale jao. And these are the standard thing which you have seen. It will not be exactly like the thing which you have seen. How much you have seen in 1 sigma? How much it is given? 3,17,000. What was the figure there? 6,90,000. And then what was the figure? Can you recall? It has rounded off those figures. Actually, this is the more real. You can make out now. You have also seen 1 sigma, 2 sigma, and 6 sigma was in that shift business. There is no shift here. Can you get what I am trying to say? When plus minus 1 sigma, how much was our result when there was a shift?
In percentage, sir, 55.36.
No. In our good old day, when one sigma 6 lakh 90, 2 sigma, how much? 3
Uh,
lakh.
3 lakh
3,08,000.
8,000.
But here, how much? Because there is no shift.
Yeah.
This is actual. But if there is no shift, Sthita Pragna. But doesn't happen like that. So the next one is what really happens is something like this. It can go like this, it can go like this, and therefore the value drops to 3.4. This is 6 sigma. Now, my friends, only you tell me a little bit of understanding of the 6 sigma diagram. Diagrammatic representation of 6 sigma is now understood. Very little of it. Yes or no? If you keep quiet, that means it is.
What, sir? Sir, I didn't get your question.
Now, little bit of understanding 6 sigma. What they say when they say 6 sigma, actually this is the figure and this is the shift, and you have to go up to 12, up to 12, up to 12. So that is appreciated now, because this is a fundamental knowledge of 6 sigma. Most fundamental knowledge of 6 sigma. Now on that, Debak and all other things are standing actually somewhere like this. If you miss out this, if you cannot make out this, well, the rest of it, whatever it is, your actual 6 sigma, how this curve came, because you remember that thing, curve came out like that. Anything, any observation, you can put it frequency diagram, and then this. And if you want to you can make out this curve when it is like this, plus minus 3 sigma this, and then they put some line that is known as control limits, control charts. And then all those lines will be, all your points should be within that two limits. That is when a process is in control. The same funda is in the hospitals also. Peak, you will see. The same, it is automated. Most of the processes in our industry is also automated, but you must observe if any point is going out or not. Okay, I stop here. Hopefully you have understood. But these things which is written there, they are equally most powerful expressions. But it's mathematics little bit. It's little bit mathematics, but absolutely standing on here. Okay. Can I move forward? Yes or no? We will stop this then.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything now, you can read up anything anywhere, and you will start understanding. And read that book which Professor Datta has given. Read it. Now you will start understanding. Many things will you will find that, oh, this is that, oh, this is this. That will start happening. Okay. We go back to our old slides. This was the slides. Now you should be able to relate it. No problem. This we have done. This is another funda. So one funda, how if the funda is like this, a ideal 6 sigma. Can you draw a 6 sigma curve? A curve for ideal 6 sigma and a curve for 1.5 sigma shift. So if you can draw this curve, which you have just seen, thus then half the battle is won. This is it. This is it. This is it. So, देखो, upper process limit, lower process limit. This is specification, this is specification. So all the products are good products because there is nothing going here beyond that. Nothing beyond that. Nothing beyond that. Even if something is going point, not infinity and all those concepts, that is, managers are not concerned. Business is not concerned. Whereas if you say, yes, sir, understood, again another battle has been won. Battle of Talikota will be won. If I now push this inside, if they say, hey, you have to, I push it here and I push this here. I means the customer. Customer is pushing it like that. No. My specification is tougher. Then that means USL is here, LSL is here, LPL is here, UPL is here. Your process limit is this. Your process limit is this, lower and upper, and this is the specification. Will there be defects? Yes or no? Only tell me yes or no. Now
Yes, sir.
absolutely right. There will be defect because wow, how much defect? This is the defect. It all depends upon how the curve is fitting within this USL and LSL. If it is outside here and here, everything just like this, everything is okay. And if it goes out and then again comes back, then there will be wrong products, not okay products going out in the market, creating havoc, but you will not know because the process has again come back like a quiet baby. This is all happens. I have myself seen all this happening in the industry because we never realize that the process can go out and again come back. It is like a human being, like a human child. We were breaking our heads in a night, day, observing so many things, this thing, that thing. We were thinking it was a hell of a problem. But then we realized some of our team members said, sir, did you remember this was what he used to say? And we said, yes. And now see, the same thing happened. So this is the typical Six Sigma, which you again have seen that 12 total is 12. This is the concept. Plus Six Sigma minus Six Sigma. Have you now understood when you say a Six Sigma process, how does it look like? This is how it looks like. And this is the shift. How does it, how does it, when there is a shift, how much shift is allowed? 1.5.
1.5.
That is it. These two figures, if you've understood, well, you have won the battle. And your foundation is clear. You can do anything now. From there, you can charge. You can really charge the way Shivaji charged, and conquer the very tricky concept, most challenging concept, process capability. People simply are bold by process capability. There are this subject matter. When process capability has coming, it has already come in our business. In a very, very powerful way, it is coming. Because, Anil, I am now referring to you because
Sir.
my technology, my product requirements, customers' requirement of products, the kind of products which we use, this electronic and these chemicals and these drugs and pharmaceuticals and everything, they require the defects to be almost at billions level. That means PPB. So
Yeah.
from it has graduated from PPM to PPB. Now, if we
Yeah.
have to have a PPB level of performance, my process has to be capable. So the most neglected process capability studies, which we say CP, CPK, and PP, PPK, and CM, CMK. One is process capabilities, another one is process performance capability, that another very this is one is these are subject matters which my managers, our manager, and they're no longer just hammer and ear managers. They must know this is how CPCPK is calculated, this is the interpretation. Is asking, and when we are coming out with electrical vehicles, and when we are coming out with everything becoming sophisticated,
Yes, sir.
CPCPK and such things are absolutes to be known. So from here starts the journey. The battle starts. Shivaji starts from here. Let me start conquering everything. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So this is how the measurement goes, and this is how the whole thing comes. We will now do a smooth sailing. Process power, people power, good. DMAC, good. Define what is important, what about measure. If we do not measure, well, we do not manage. So how are you doing? This is where you try to calculate, even if it is so difficult to calculate, you calculate sigma. Because if you don't, Mr. Mitra, you have to give my boys a calculation of how much, at what sigma level my engineers are repairing the helicopters. You have to give them, because these my boys are very intelligent boys. They will grill you. They have grilled before you. They have grilled many people, and many so-called consultants or people like you, and they could not tell them that this is how the sigma it will be calculated, and give me the figures, and I will calculate and give you back the sigma level. And I said, why do you want this sigma level? Because he said the order is to introduce 6 sigma in our aviation group, and if it is 6 sigma, we cannot go back and to the highest authority and say we do not we do it is a 6 sigma initiative, and we do not know the sigma level.
Yes, sir.
That is how the whole thing happens. And then it was a hell of a task for me to measure and tell them that this is your sigma level. And it was suddenly it was so tough. It appeared to be so tough. But I went back, and again I saw those things, and suddenly I knew the answer I've got. It is something like that. You analyze what is wrong, you improve, fix what is wrong, and you control. This is the basic thing. And you introduce some verification, design, and all those things. Fine. They are just add-ons, actually. This is the approach. Critical to quality. Where do I start? I start with critical to quality. Measure the performance of many process performance. Measure also means here you can get process performance, business process performance, PP, PPK, CP, CPK, everything. Then you analyze. Process map, a powerful tool, process map. Improve, and then you control. This you know, this you have seen, you know. Okay, what is the answer?
This is to maintain the gains.
Yes. Then define voice of customer, voice of the process, and voice of the customer. Voice of the process is at what level it is performing, what is the value of the process capability. Those are voice of the process. And then voice of the customer is then defined by who wants the voice of the customer, who wants the project and why, scope, all those things. Just you don't have to anywhere you will get it. Yeah, just this is fine. But the funda is defined means you must know what you are going to. But the starting journey is extremely important. Extremely important. The starting journey. That is why they define. Okay, then you measure everything. You have to measurement system reliability. That your measurements are correct. You know how much error is there in the measurement. Then you prepare data collection. You collect data. Then you analyze. Well, how poorly processes are working. Then you don't forget the symptom. Find the root cause. Root cause analysis, a subject matter, a massive. This is again another subject which has gained enormous popularity. Root cause analysis. Present recommendation to process owner, pilot run, develop implementation plan, and then you control. Hey, don't be too hasty. Don't be too hasty to declare victory. We were too hasty to declare we have won the COVID battle, and then we had it. We are still having it.
Yeah, we got second wave.
We had it like anything, and especially Delhi. And Delhi may be declared, na, ki, we have won the battle. What? We won the battle. Delhi was in shambles. How will you maintain to gain? Everything COVID may change policy, procedure, everything. Change, okay, just change the drawings, change the planning, very much applicable. Revise the budget, very much applicable. Give training, enormous amount of training have to give it. Six Sigma heavily banks on training. People power. Tell me, I forget. Show me, I remember. Involve me, I understand. Oh, that thing, which same thing, findings. If you do it, practice it, more than 6 months, you will remember. And then you have to repeat it. And then these are the trainings. Master black belt, green belt, yellow belt, like that. These are the different levels of training. Not Motorola didn't develop like this. It only said black. And why did they say black belt? Because they realized that somebody really have known the whole tools and techniques, and he knows how to apply which tools where and what is required, all those things. And to give him a moral, Bob Galvin said, we have started calling them black belt. And they definitely looked at the Japanese black belt concepts, and that is only the conceptual part. And then to support them, we have green belts. But later on, all these things. Then came champion, then came sponsor, all those things. Important in a business environment, there are now champions. Plan improvement projects. Plan improvement projects. They are the one. They take the ownership then. Charters or champions chartering process. How do they go about? Identified sponsors, directs Six Sigma projects, holds regular project reviews, includes Six Sigma requirement in expense and capital budgets. Is black belt position a full-time job in the company? Very quickly give me the answer. True or false?
True.
No. Americans will never make this mistake. It is false.
Okay.
They are not full-time jobs.
True, sir.
True. Why? But they are debatable now.
Yeah.
Typical Americans will say, okay, this is No. देखो true लिखा तो है. Then just okay. Well, these are not very critical knowledge. Okay. Champion identifies, removes organization things. These two things are. You see, DMAIC. Then there are two things. One, you write it here. Recognize that there is a problem, and you end with another R.
Define.
Reward. India, these two things are not missing. They're always missing. We do not recognize there is a problem. So the boss will ask, is there any issue? Is there any here? No, sir. Everything is in control. Nothing is in control. Everything is in shambles. But all managers will say, okay, no, sir, there is no problem. Therefore, there is no problem. And at the end of if you do a very good job and you do a Six Sigma, you will not be recognized. You will be told in Indian environment, which is changing, that Indian environment will tell you, a typical Lala environment will tell you, you have done your routine job. What's big deal? You are supposed to do it, so you have done it. It is not like that. Six Sigma is something totally different. You have to give. There is a recognition system. There is a reward system. Or else very difficult. Master Black Belt. This is Master Black Belt has to know statistics to a substantial level. And then Black Belt, he also has to know. These days, the use of statistics has become little easy because of this Minitab, and especially of Minitab. But then Minitab restricts you from asking questions, and you have to ask several. When we learnt it, we learnt it first by only on the last day some software you used. No, before that, because he used to say it is. Then you will always think about okay now. And you will not understand the physical significance of the what of all those things. So green belt is below that. There is YOLO. Then there has to be a financial analyst. He verifies, he validates that all that financial figures which is given are correct. How do the project selection from the customer's point of view, from the market, from the voice of the competitor? All these are data source. You look at them and then you come out. Design for repeatability, process enhancement, all those. Low-hanging fruits, 7 basic tools. This is important, 7 basic tools. This is important, very, very, very important. Some gap between current and this thing. Okay. Time is 4:09. We little bit try out this quiz and then we go on to perhaps the last portion, which is sharing a project with you. A project by, let me see whether it is there or not. Else, if there are any questions, if anybody has any question, please ask me. Or else we go to this exercise quiz.
Sir, sir, practically how much CPK value can be improved, sir? CPK value generally.
See,
if we talk two
no, never talk about 2. It's
okay.
wrong.
Okay.
People will just like that will tell you that my CPK value is that sir, that you have touched the CPK value 3, 4, 5 also somebody will say. It is humbug.
Okay.
A CPK value 2 is actually a massive, that process can have no appreciable defects, no way. You know
Okay.
how you will find out? You find out like this. The 1.67 is a very thoroughly good value. 1.67, a little more than that, you have to dance. You have
Okay.
to dance with your process. And
Okay.
true means, I don't know, you will not only dance. True is it is given in the you will find that CPK value 2 corresponds to, I think it corresponds to a full Six Sigma, and if perhaps to 2 billion, 2 parts per billion. That chart is there. But
Yeah.
2 means abnormal. So,
Okay.
how quickly you can find out that? You will go and ask, is there any customer complaint? They will say, sir, yes, there was a customer complaint, you know it, but it is very rare, sir. But we have it maybe 1 or 2 complaints in a month, or 1 complaint at the most in a month. Moment he says 1 complaint, his funda of CPK is equal to 3, 4, 5, 2
Yeah.
are all demolished, because it cannot have if the CPK value is high, that high. But they do not understand the interpretation of it. It is that means the process is so thin and there is hardly any movement in the process, and how can there be or else they have calculated for a process just like that. Suppose I tell you the same, just 2 minutes, listen to me very carefully.
Okay.
That they call him I think the colonel. The colonel came and told me that my process is more than Six Sigma. I said, okay, fine. My process is capability runs maybe, hey, 6. Okay, maybe. Okay, what can I say? The senior man, rank of the brigadier, sorry. So, because the boss was lieutenant general, then major general, then brigadier, then colonel, and then down the line, the lieutenant colonels and like that. So, I'm talking about the helicopters of the defense. And Dr. Raju, you are also in the Indian Air Force ground
Yes, sir. Earlier.
engineer.
Yeah.
At
Communication.
communication, and they used to call that the problem was that it's a very fundamental thing which you will also know. Also, maybe yes, Professor Datta, you are also in Air Force background. Then you will also know that it is known as snack. So the word is snack. So then he says, we follow, there is an absolute schedules are there. We ensure that everything of the schedule is tick mark, everything tick, 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 everything done, and only then we hand it over. So how can you say that we are not at a perfect Six Sigma level? And our CPK values will run into very high, 3, 4, 5, or whatever it is that. I was stunned. So it took me, as I told him, chalo sir, let us again do a evening bed jate hain, let us sit down and try to again revisit the whole thing. Only then, after days of patience, they realized where the mistakes were happening. Conceptual mistakes were happening. Good question. Keep those questions. My young friends, you will also have to remember this question, because you please read that book. That is a good book, which given by Professor Datta. Okay. So now we move on to any other question. Please ask. Okay. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's go ahead. Start doing this. Five minutes time for you. Then we will start jointly. And let's try to score 20 out of 20.
First one is E. It's a
Hmm. So we start. First one, quality by inspection. Okay, I will call out names. First one, our friend Praveen, are you there? Where do you vanish? We do not know. Rajkumar, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Bolo, first one.
Always effective, sir. D option. Quality by inspection is always effective.
Quality by inspection is always
Is
effective.
always effective. Right, sir.
the whole Six Sigma is standing on the concept of if you inspect, and inspectors can they now suppose how much ever you put military people along the border, isn't there infiltration? Yes, there are. So you have to remove it from the jar. So you have to go and destroy the bases. That means it is inspection, check, policing are never effective. So now anybody else can contribute. Number one, it is.
Sir, E, sir. A, B, C are correct.
Absolutely. It is ineffective, agreed. It is expensive, agreed, because if there is a defect, if there is a defect coming out, you will put और आदमी लगा दो. और आदमी लगा दो का concept is wrong. आदमी लगाने से system को improve नहीं करके आदमी लगाने से nothing happens. So आदमी लगाने से the expense goes up. It is ineffective, it is expensive. However, Praveer, as you said, it is sometimes effective, but not always. You have to read the question very carefully. It is sometimes effective. Your normal tendency will be quality. Oh, it has to be inspected. And why? Because it will then, after inspection only, we can become very, it is effective. Hota hai. Things are, we catch the bad ones. No, this is not. It is go to the root cause, go to the prevention. So, answer is 1E. Number 2. Ram Vignesh.
Sir, everyone is responsible for the quality, sir.
Who is responsible for quality? Answer is ABC.
Everyone, sir.
That is a good answer. Number 3.
It's correct, sir.
Number 2 is correct. Number 3, Rajkumar. Rajkumar.
Sir,
Number 3,
high quality at low cost.
correct. Number 4, Tilakraj. Number 4,
Sir, option C.
accidental cause. A process is producing bad product since the operator had neglected to replace the cutting blade of the machine. This situation is related to which cause? Random cause, assignable
Random.
cause, accidental cause, all the above. C.
C or A. C, sir.
No, just now think.
A, option A.
No. Answer is B.
B, assignable cause.
It is possible. Always remember that when something non-conforming happens in a process, when there is a defect, rarely it is due to a chance cause or a random cause. Rarely, we are not bothered in that case. But assignable means what? If suddenly, now here in the case, he is saying the cutting blade, he has neglected to replace the cutting blade. There is an assignable reason. always remember what are the factors that go into a process. You mentally make a note of it. The factors that enter into a process are man, M. What are those? I utter first M, man. What you tell me another M?
Material,
Material. N,
Machine,
Machine.
N,
money,
process में you enter money. You have a machine and you are making you are making some powder or something. You put money there inside that machine. You take out 500 rupees note and you push it inside the machine.
no, sir.
Material.
Man, of course.
material,
Material, of course. Machine, of course. And what else?
management,
The management term is not used. It is another M, which is
Manufacturing. sir.
Manpower.
Manufacturing.
huh?
Manufacturing.
It is which one? M starts with M again.
manpower,
So the man is there, sir.
Manufacturing, sir.
No. Manufacturing what? Manufacturing to process the
Sir.
process itself.
Okay.
And, what on what basis? Every day government is releasing something. What is that? It releases SOPs. SOP is nothing but it is another word of
Manual.
manual is still a specific thing. There is a typical word M, method.
Method. Okay.
Method.
Process. Yeah, method.
So, and you may also say, but these are the four things which change. That means man may change, process will get affected. Materials may change, process may get affected. Methods, a machine may change because the cutting blade was not replaced. The output. These are assignable reason. Method may change. You have not introduced the change method, which you know. Change method is the most dicey thing, and it leads to so many havocs, both in defects as well as in accidents. So these are four things which Japanese like a क्या बोलेगा, like a religion they follow. They write anything they happen, it happens, then they come and find out, okay, out of this four which is the main thing. So there is yet one more, but that is not. It is actually that is measurement. Did my measurement went wrong? But things happen. Did my measurements contributed to the defect? But these things happen in this four thing. So here these are assignable. You can assign. You can find out what went wrong. So these four may. Therefore, it is a cutting blade will have to be necessarily be an assignable cause. The opposite is chance cause or random cause. Example of random cause is why a process some temperature difference took place, some vibration may have taken place, some humidity may have changed, but this is it rarely affects the process, but sometimes it can happen that the process has got affected. So defects have been for that reason, but that is very rare. So after assignable causes, people look for the chance causes and remove them. Number 5, Suresh. Number 5, Suresh. So, Suresh. So now, number 5 will be by Hariharan. He is also quiet.
Sir,
Quick. A sample population should. Very easy.
be large.
Represent the entire population.
No. How can you say a sample population always be large?
Large, be large.
No. Think.
Must be randomly selected, sir.
Must be randomly selected and represent the entire population. A, E are correct.
Sir, A
Option
and
is
D
D.
are correct, sir.
A and D.
Good. Good. It must represent the entire population. It must be randomly selected. Good. We move on to 6. Now 6 will be by Srimati. What is 6? Quickly. Cut. Don't make a mistake. Srimati, don't think too much. 6 sigma is a measure of, is it a defect or a good product or a variation or a normality of the distribution of the sample product? Elakkai? Elakya?
Sir, defects. Sir.
Today we started the day talking about
Normality of the distribution of a sample product.
No.
Variation.
Variation, sir.
The whole thing is centered on variation. Study of variation is the sigma is a measure of variation. We call that figure variation. The bottom is fat and the top is thin, like that. No, variation. The study of variation is a measure of variation, not a study. It's a measure of variation. Good. Okay, move on to in-process control. So that will be by Nitish now. Quick. In-process control. You have in your process, you have inside, if there is a process control taking place. What for?
D.
Okay, that is okay, but then correct. Or if I want another answer, which is actually the true answer.
Always good to have in a process, sir.
Don't worry.
Serves as an early warning signal.
It will tell you if you have an in-process control. See if you find that you are unable to answer the test papers, the open test papers. You know, okay, I have to prepare this subject more because I'm scoring less here. Early warning again, in-process control. You know, you are checking it, monitoring it, all those things. It is actually an early warning signal. The answer is and only serves as an and okay, you have in-process control because and for that it can reduce your waste and rework and scrap. But the answer is C. D. Kalai Selvi, what is D? Kalai Selvi. Quick. If not Kalai Selvi, then Nitishna Tohodia, then Sarika. Most distribution of a sample product. Very easy. It follows what distribution?
Normal distribution.
Yes, done. Number 9. Number 9. Oh, Baba, there are ABCD. Okay, then do we have Sukhasini? Are you there? If you are there, please tell us number 9.
For 9, F is the correct answer, sir. Provides an effective visual signal to the viewer. Process trends are easily detected.
Which one? For 9. Okay,
For 9.
Okay. C and E, eh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. An out of control point in a control chart. You have a chart which is where there are two lines. These are control lines. The one above is known as upper control. The one above, down is known as lower control. In between there is a central line. That is it. The charts are. So an out of control point, one point that is gone out of these two lines. So it is saying it should never occur, will occur at times. Signals assignable cause must be addressed as soon as possible. There is something beyond control it has taken place.
Sir, option B, sir.
Option
No. Option E.
E. True.
Signals and assignable cause must be addressed as soon as possible. Out
True.
of control.
True. Again, you are finding that there is a trend, upward trend or a downward trend. These are the lines, and the values are it is going towards the upper limit, or it is going down it is going towards the lower limit. What does it indicate?
Is an indication of a serious problem. Either B is correct, B or A.
You go and tell a manager, he said everything is within the limit, sir. Why a serious problem? A serious problem, I have to stop the process, I have to check my blah, blah, blah. Why are you bothering me? My everything is in
It should
control.
not,
So
it should not have a trend, upward or downward.
Must
It's
be
a-
addressed
must be addressed as soon as possible. Everything looks, but the trend doesn't look good. Everything is fine, but the trend doesn't look good. So what do I have to do as a manager? Always think as a manager. Must be addressed as soon as possible. Now, this one, number 12, quickly, let me have the answer from
12A.
Kamal Kannan. No, Kamal Kannan will tell us number 12. Quick.
Sir, option A.
An inspector counts the number of O-rings, some rings, which are broken. Answer is A or B. Is it defective units or is it defects? Without
Sir,
any problem.
Option B. Option B.
Option
No,
A.
option A. Defective.
A.
Yes.
Okay, number 13.
B.
Begins with what initial step? This one will let. Who will try?
Problem definition.
Who will try? Number 13. Who will try? And anybody try. The problem definition. Is it defined?
Sir, yes.
Is it-
Project character. Project charter.
Hmm?
Problem
Option
Yes, sir.
Option B, sir.
No, this is interesting. Huh? It is saying Six Sigma project methodology. Mostly we will.
Option B, sir.
Option B, sir. Option B.
No way, champion. No way now will come. Fast methodology. It is saying what is the Six Sigma methodology, project methodology? What are the 5 words?
Problem definition.
Define.
Problem tab.
No. What are the 5 words? 5 letters. Did.
Might.
And
D
what is
might.
D?
Demand.
D is define. Define.
Define. So it is a trick. Within define, you will have to give the problem. Within define, you have to develop the charter. All those things. But you have to define. Conceptually, only remember this. They develop for that. Oh, you can easily say first is problem definition, but it is included here. That is once you see it, it's It is just a knowledge. Okay, then. Now, number 14. Somebody just quickly tell me.
Option B,
Sir,
sir.
B.
B
Option B, sir.
has objectives that
Option
align
D,
with
sir.
organization goals.
And D, sir.
B. Are we on
The
B? B
solution
for,
is opponent.
B for Bombay.
B for Bombay.
Option.
Okay. Are anybody else in anything else? It is B. Number 15.
Option A.
There are a large number of potential human errors. Okay.
What are the possible?
What are the possible countermeasures? Now, wait. This will be told by
Oh, for inexperience.
Kamali. Are you there? Kamali will keep quiet. Nobody will know whether she's there or not. Okay, then Kamal Kandan, are you there?
Sir,
Bolo. Number 15. Quick. Human errors are taking place. So out of this ABCD, which is the best
Sir,
one?
option D. Option D.
Skill building. Okay. So skill building takes hell of a lot of time. So by the time human error, but mountain of human errors will take place. Anybody else? Anything?
Sir, option A, sir. Visual aids and work instructions.
Absolutely. That is the best method. Visual aids and work instruction. Visual things are the best method. Japan follows the visual aids, and now the world also is following visual factory, visual management, and work instruction. Very clear work instruction, not the typical Indian way of writing work instruction. Very, very smart work instruction, very clear, with lot of diagram, again with visuals. So answer is A. Number 16 will be by Sudarshan. Did you try out?
Yes, sir.
Try out number 16.
To review the schedule and cost, sir.
Which one?
C.
A, B, C, D. Which one?
C, sir.
All agreed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Number 17. This is easy.
Yes, sir.
It's a B. The bias.
Absolutely right. Number 18. Who will try?
Sir,
C.
C. Cost of change management.
Cost of
Cost of quality includes the following except appraisal, prevention, change management, failure. Answer
Change.
is
C.
Change
C.
C, sir.
change management. Critical to quality parameters are derived from whom?
Voice of customer.
voice of customer.
Absolutely. And the last question, if you give me a wrong answer, I fail miserably.
Yes.
Six Sigma is a term to indicate that there are
There-
6 standard deviation below and
Above
above the
them.
process mean and within upper and lower specification limit.
True, sir.
There are 6 standard deviation below and above the process mean. Process mean means middle, 6 on the plus side, 6 on the minus
Yes,
side.
that's right. Yes,
So
sir.
is this true or is this false?
True, false, sir.
No, just 6
False, false.
False, sir.
False, sir.
There are 6 standard deviation below, 6 blocks, 6 sections.
It's called
6,
sigma.
minus 6 on the plus side. A perfect sex signal.
Sir, it's true, sir.
Is it false?
False, sir. It's true.
It is true.
True, sir.
Sir,
Yeah. That
minus 6 and
and
plus
within
6.
we do that same thing. Yeah, it is trying to say like that. That is, so how much is this and this? 12. Half of 6, 6.
6.
Okay. Good attempt. Good attempt. Have I passed? Yes or no? If you keep quiet,
No, sir. It's right on.
I have not passed. Or have I
Uh-huh.
passed?
Oh, you are asking pass, sir. Okay. Yes, sir.
I'm asking.
You have passed, sir. Everyone, we have told around 90% correct answer.
That's a damn good answer you've given. Damn good answer. Okay, good. Now, the last thing, see an example. Let us see if that example is there or not. It's a good example. Just hold on 1 second. Let me try to get that. Purota, my computer, where is it? My computer, where is it? My computer, wait a minute. It's a form, and the story goes on. These are not one single initiative which ends. No, the story goes on. So I have a clock, and I stop at this stage, and I hope that little bit we have learned. And this, if we have a interest, the rest of it we can develop. Read the literatures which have been provided to you. Maybe you can also correspond if you a couple of as you go little bit interesting things, interesting happenings. There are lots of things that are happening in this front. It will keep on happening, and I will request you to today knowledge is left to you. How you want to sharpen your skills and knowledge, develop knowledge, and do that because life is meant for that. And then enjoy life. You must also learn to how to enjoy life and be always be willing to share your learnings with others because that is the method to share. And then, of course, this sharing will help you to share in the larger world. Human being needs to learn how to share, what to share. Sharing is the key word of leading a good life. So that's it. If any one of you wants to tell me anything, tell me. We are left with maybe possibly 1 minute time. or max, because I will then request Professor Datta to wrap up the sessions. But till such time, if anyone wants to tell me anything, Dr. Rabindranath, I see you. Was it
Thank you, sir.
were the two sessions, those sessions, a little, okay, value addition, hopefully. What about Dr. Raju? Dr. Raju or Anil?
Yes, sir.
Sir, it is very useful, sir, and very thankful for the session.
Okay, okay.
Sir, can you please can you share your details, sir?
My details.
Yeah, how to contact you, because I want to conduct a webinar from you, sir, to our students about
Okay,
the Six Sigma.
okay. My details is I have I have worked in many companies, but I have spent a large amount of my career in Quality Council of India, the
Yes, sir,
council.
that I have seen, sir, that I have came across as
And,
a chief advisor. You have worked there.
yes, yes,
Yes,
and
I
then
know, sir.
and prior to that, I had worked in associated.
Assocham.
And that took there also a good number of years I have worked, and we have initiated all these practices there within our members and also within the year. I have worked in this. I need not mention, but well, I am now. There is no harm in now at least mentioning. I have worked in the Prime Minister office. I have worked in the Cabinet Secretariat. I have worked with the for the all for not as in fact it is all help as assignments. I have carried on assignments on behalf of Indian Army. I have carried on assignments within the Prime Minister office, within the Cabinet Secretariat, and within several government departments. And prior to that, I was working with National Productivity Council. That took me to understand productivity, and took me to Planning Commission, took me to many other organizations, both multinationals and as well as government organizations. I worked in a multinational consulting firm and also in a very large multinational tire making company. So that's it. And I have received, my profession was such that I had to receive trainings, which I have received. And throughout I have enjoyed my career, and I have enjoyed learning. And mostly I enjoy interacting with people like you. So that's it. That's it. What else?
That's why, sir, I want to make our faculty also to gain from you the knowledge.
करो ना क्या है?
Yes, sir.
What is there is nothing that is it can easily be done. Professor
Yes.
Datta, please make a note of it. So now, my young friends, did you gain anything from this 4 sessions? Yes or no? Well, little bit. That will be good. If you say, sir, little bit, yes, we have come to know something new, something very practical. Elakya, how was it?
Sir, it was very informative, sir. So
Okay.
before this, I didn't know about Six Sigma at all. So this was a new learning experience for me, sir. I learned a lot from you, and I hope I'll get more to know more in the materials you have provided, sir. So
Okay.
yes.
Anybody else? Varuna, Salvi, anybody, or else its time is flying by. So I request Professor Datta to now do the rest of the whole sessions. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank you,
so
sir.
much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Anil, get in touch with Professor Datta.
Yes, sir. I already talked to Datta sir. I will get in touch with you.
Okay, okay.